Devil worship in Brazil. For many Brazilians, the annual parade of colorful costumes that takes place through the Sambódromo in Rio de Janeiro is a rite of passage. But for some evangelical pastors, it's a chance to lash out at the country's political establishment, particularly those led by President Jair Bolsonaro and his predecessors, Dilma Rousseff and Luiz Inácio da Silva. Amid a wave of polarization, Brazil's political battles have become increasingly spiritual in nature. Right-wing politicians have seized on Bible-believing Christians, arguing that their votes will help them win the election. As a result, many Brazilians have embraced ultra-conservative Pentecostal churches that are known for their prosperity theology. It's a belief that God will reward their efforts with material wealth. The church leaders who are so committed to the idea of prosperity, often at the expense of their members, have become a crucial part of Brazil's political landscape. They have helped sway voters against the leftist parties that have run the nation since Lula and Rousseff took power in 2002. But the evangelical movement is not without its problems. Its members have been accused of committing crimes and even terrorism. In recent months, the government has arrested several of its leading pastors. They are charged with a variety of crimes, including extortion, theft, murder and treason. Brazil is a Catholic country, but a wide range of religious traditions are represented, including Protestant evangelical movements, and spirit cults such as Umbanda and Candomblé. The Brazilian Catholic clergy has tried to halt a decline in church membership, but the country remains largely divided. The annual Carnival, which celebrates the end of Spanish influenza and World War I, was back in full swing. Glittery and outrageous costumes were being prepared anew. Hundreds of roaming parties were flooding the streets, and working-class communities were buoyed by the renewed revelry. But the parade's participants also risked a flood, as the city was already struggling to cope with its worst-ever tropical storm. It killed more than 70 people and caused damage in many parts of the city. Among the most high-profile victims was Michelle Bolsonaro, the wife of President Jair Bolsonaro and a leading evangelical voice from his camp. She had stayed out of the spotlight throughout his administration, but has started speaking publicly and showing her faith in videos. She says she prays at Bolsonaro's seat and that the palace has been consecrated to demons before. She has also hopped around joyfully after the Senate approved her husband's evangelical Supreme Court appointee. Bolsonaro's support with evangelicals has soared in recent months, as Da Silva's support has plummeted, according to surveys. He has said he will respect all religions and eschew any form of holy war. Brazil's glitzy carnival has returned with an unexpected twist. Worshippers of a devil are on parade. The country's impoverished carnival has spent a lot of money making huge floats and costumes to honor Satan. The floats feature a pitchfork-wielding Satan who is supposed to stab Jesus with his bare hands, which he will then throw in the water to bring disaster. Some Brazilians are concerned that worshipping Satan could lead to more hurricanes, which could cause even more suffering in the impoverished country. Christians in Brazil have long suffered a decline in church membership, particularly among the poor. Many have embraced Protestant evangelical movements and spirit cults based on African traditions. Those groups have been targeted by religious intolerance, with several temples destroyed and people forced out of their homes. In recent years, a few members have been convicted of crimes related to their religious beliefs. A video circulating online this week drew comparisons between Da Silva and Freemasonry, a neo-Masonic movement founded by American settlers in the 18th century that is a major concern for evangelicals. Users like, share and comment on the video in what appears to be a concerted campaign to distance evangelicals from Da Silva. Bolsonaro, a former military officer who has criticized Da Silva's leadership, is hoping to secure the support of evangelical voters for his campaign for president. He has a large lead over the leftist candidate, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, in polls. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, then click all bell for updated my new video. Thank you and God bless.
you.